welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. And I just want to say welcome to my beautiful subscribers. Thank you guys so much for spending some of your time here. I know that time is very precious. We can't get it back. So I appreciate you guys being here with me today. And supporting me and supporting each other in the comment section. I truly have the best subscribers in the world. You guys are so sweet and kind, so thank you so much. And if you found yourself here for the very first time, please join us. Grab yourself a cup of tea, some snacks, and pull up a chair, because we are all friends when we gather here at my table. So today's pick a card, we're looking into someone who may be secretly in love with you. So who is secretly pining for you, and do they have any intentions of revealing themselves to you? So who is secretly in love with you, and will they reveal themselves? I have three piles for you to choose from today. Pile number 1 with this yellow flower or the red jasper stone. Pile number 2 with the kind of reddish flower and this, I think it's called the Super 7 stone. And pile number 3 with the cream flower and the tree agate stone. So whichever pile or piles or rocks or stones or flowers are calling out to you, just know there may be a message waiting for you from Spirit today. I will jump right into pile number 1. Again, our topic today is who is secretly in love with you, and do they have intentions of revealing themselves? Pile 1. Hello everybody. In pile number 1, you were drawn to this beautiful red jasper stone, or perhaps to the yellow flower here. And this is your reading. Who is secretly in love with you, and what are their intentions as far as letting you in on their feelings? So let's look at who this person is first. Who is secretly in love with pile 1, please? What can you tell us about the person who is pining for pile 1 and their thoughts? Who is secretly in love? We have the Knight of Swords. So we could be dealing with someone who has air energy in their chart. A Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Who is secretly in love with you? Queen of Swords, definitely some air energy here, but there could be an age difference for some of you. The Divine Feminine here could be a little bit older, but it also could just be honestly a maturity difference. It may not even be a physical age. It could just be kind of an enlightenment imbalance. The 5 of Cups. Who is secretly in love with you? The 8 of Cups. Back of the deck is the World. So this person who is secretly in love with you is someone who seems to have some unfinished business with you, or they feel as though they do. They feel like they perhaps didn't share their feelings for you quickly enough before you disappeared out of their life. You may be in no contact with them at this moment. Who is secretly in love with group number 1? The Strength card. The King of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. And the 10 of Cups. Back of the deck is the Hanged Man and the 6 of Coins. So this person who is secretly pining for you is someone who feels like they can't act towards you for whatever reason at this time. And sometimes that can be a reflection of perhaps this 10 of Cups here. Could be a family situation. Take it as it resonates, but they don't feel like they can communicate with you, and they have been hiding their feelings for you. I don't feel like this is someone who has ever had a relationship with you in a sense of like a romantic relationship. Because in the past position, you can see they were wearing that mask. We do a very strong Leo energy here as well. We have Taurus really sticking out to me as well here. But this strength, you can see she's wrestling the alligator out of the lion suit. It's like I didn't have the courage to speak my truth in the past. Before that, and it was because of my pride. It was because of my pride here with the King of Pentacles. My position with you could have been affected, or was at risk. How you viewed me was at risk, and so I didn't bring in that clarity quick enough. And then this Queen of Swords was not feeling emotionally fulfilled in this situation, so she took off. She took off because she wasn't feeling emotionally fulfilled. And you can see this person feels this unfinished business because their cups are still lined up there. They still want this. They still want to reveal themselves, because they say that time heals all, but in this case, time has only intensified their intentions or feelings towards you with that regret. And it is holding them back. They know that. Here with this Five of Cups, you can even see it's kind of looming. It's kind of ominous, this arm coming out of the water holding on to their hair. Not allowing them to see potential or to offer an emotional new beginning. So they do feel stuck. They feel like this is like something they have to do to overcome. They have to kind of approach you and tell you how they felt or how they feel currently in order to create movement for themselves. Even just peace, even if you don't feel the same, even just the peace that it would reflect. What are their intentions, Spirit? Do they have any intentions of creating movement here? The Ten of Pentacles. Oops, almost lost it. Their intentions, please. The Judgment. Always remember that I'm dealing with collective energy during these readings. So if you're not resonating with the message, there may be a message waiting for you in a different pile, or perhaps a different video altogether. Some of the messages that come through won't resonate with your situation, so I encourage everyone to take the messages as they resonate with you and leave behind those that do not. Their intentions, please. Four of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. We do have the Four of Swords. So as I said, I feel like that some of you are in disconnect from this person, and perhaps for a while here. Let's clarify that Ten of Pentacles, please. Their intentions. The Six of Pentacles. The Chariot. Oh, I just saw the Ten of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles coming out with the Two of Wands and the Hierophant. So I am going to pull all three, even though that's a lot, Spirit. We'll go through them, but let's clarify that Ace of Pentacles, please. Their intentions towards you. Will they come forward and reveal themselves? Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. Back of the deck is the King of Cups. We also have the Two of Swords. So there is a message coming through for some of you that in the past, part of the reason why they didn't feel the ability to express themselves was, and they felt they had to hide their true feelings, because for some of you, you guys were already perhaps in a foundation at that time. And it could have even been like a friendship situation here. You can see this foundation is being built, but it's built on the back of this poor soul who's kind of suffering for it. So it's almost like this sense of like maybe they introduced you to your partner at the time, or there was like this big friend group and they were the ones that were kind of the third wheel or ended up the third wheel. There was just like, they felt like they were begging for scraps or begging for attention, because there could have been somebody in the works back then even, which maybe it wasn't a serious situation, but it was enough to kind of affect their ego, affect their ability to act. Now, I do see movement. I do see movement. And for some of you, I see them really pushing through this sense of apathy to create that clarity. And like I said earlier, for them, it really is about bringing about peace so that they can feel like they can move on. Because it's like, this is like the one craw on their side that's like, I can't push through this here. I can't level up unless I deal with this disappointment, because it's like a benchmark in their life. It's a benchmark that's affected their ability to make plans and create abundance in their future. So they really feel like they have to address this connection and what happened in order to move forward emotionally for themselves. Now, I do see a sudden turn of events with this Ace of Pentacles, some valuable communication coming in. So I feel like despite the fact that they're losing sleep over it, literally, look at how anxious and like how riddled with anxiety this person is, despite the fact that the decision was made with that Chariot. It's like they feel like there's their only one way. And that Wheel of Fortune, it's like destiny. But They are fighting themselves because they still look at you like you are this beautiful prize, like you have ascended. Again, that Knight of Pentacles, somebody very attractive to me. So this person has intentions of revealing themselves because they feel like if they don't, they just may burst. Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. So this is a divinely guided connection for some of you as well. With that King of Cups, that could be soulmate energy. Lots of major arcana here for this connection as well. The message, positive news, positive outcome, sort of reminds me of like the gateway. You know, it's this beautiful like pathway towards enlightenment, towards peace, especially with that beautiful dove in the center of the card. And either way, this person feels like here's Winter's End, back of deck, regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcome. At the beginning, I feel like it's right upon you as well with this Winter's End card and with this Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like it's right upon you at this Winter's End. It says positive outcome, and this says positive news, positive outcome. So I feel like this person may not be 100% sold in the fact that you would like accept their offer or have a positive outcome come out of this, but it's going to be positive. So this anxiety is kind of wasteless and useless for them at this moment, but it is what it is. See if in love with you. You tell spirit advice. We have vanity. We have faith. There's something, for some of you, there is something sort of intriguing and really closely linked with this connection. I don't even know if I want to call it soulmate, but it feels like an older soul contract. But there is this, in the past, in this connection, again, those obstacles that were in the way of us clarifying how we felt. Part of it was honestly even worried about what other people would think of our connection. And it's such a, it seems like a really immature thing to worry about, but so many of us do that and fall into that trap, especially when we're young, dealing with new loves, and we're navigating relationships for the first time. We fall into so many ridiculous traps of judgment from other people. We do have the Faith card here. There's something, again, like I said, fated about this connection with that Wheel of Fortune on the other side. Trusting in that if there are obstacles in the way, it's only to better the connection. We do have forgiveness on the back of the deck, and this particular card specifically does remind me of childhood trauma, or again, someone you may have known from a long time ago when you were a child, that you grew up with them, started navigating, relationships together as teenagers perhaps. But this card does speak to me about, childhood trauma and having to heal from that trauma, and how sometimes the way we were handled as children when we were growing and expanding, if we weren't handled with care, we really take that trauma upon us and we carry it forward into our relationships. And it makes us ill-equipped to be able to form healthy relationships or even recognize how to do that. So some of you may be dealing with that. So take that as it resonates. Advice about this connection, please, Spirit. It's time to take action, full moon in Aries, and this person feels like they're motivated for action. We do have meditate and contemplate, though. No, new moon in Pisces. And I feel like they've had nothing to do but meditate and contemplate upon their actions or what they want to see. Back of the deck says, what do you need to release? Going back to what we saw earlier on the back of that card about childhood traumas and childhood energy that needs to be shed from us. How does this person feel? How does this person feel? It says gossip only hurts more, and it kind of is coming up over top of the Vanity card. Something in the past here where everybody was it's like everybody had their opinion in, or there was too many cooks in the kitchen. We have, I want to get you drunk. I feel like the only way I can be vulnerable enough or be open enough with you is if we're both inebriated. If you are right, it is reversed. How do they feel for this moment? Who doesn't know what you? It says, have I lost everything? Have I lost the opportunity with you? because they are still in love. They can't help it. They're holding on to this connection. Reach out. We're asking what their intentions are, and we do see that Ace of Pentacles, which is valuable communication coming in. I'm a very jealous person when it comes to you. Wrongful advice, perhaps, in the past that led to all of this action. It's like I'm kicking myself because maybe I took someone else's, again, the gossip. Maybe they heard a rumor that you weren't interested. Maybe they heard a rumor that proved to be false, but they took it to heart and they really, it had to do with someone else, perhaps. And it created chaos where chaos didn't need to be. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? And I can't, that's number 9. I can't think of a more perfect reflection of the 9 of Pentacles than that, because it's like an admiration. And again, that insecurity of like being too intimidated to approach this person. It's like I'm fighting myself here. Ace of Cups, though, we're talking about who's in love with you, and your cup overflows when it comes to this person. This person is in love with you, 100%. All right, let's get a charm bowl for you, group 1. A charm bowl for group number 1, please. Who is in love with? Whoop, woo! I got an explosion. The one on the floor. The one on the floor, I think, will be for you. 5 of Wands. Oops. You know, the 5 of Wands, I often think of about youth and kind of like the young rutting and the youthful rutting of the deer in season. I don't know why I think of that, about that, but perhaps because hunting season was a big deal where I grew up. So I think about like the jealousy that's surrounding that and competition, and I feel like that was the insecurity of youth was really what caused the stagnation perhaps here in the very beginning. And it seems so silly at now because this person feels like they've evolved, pushed through a lot of the obstacles here. But here on the other side of it is the beautiful Ace of Wands. Again, very fiery energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That Ace of Wands is the inspired thought that leads to everything. It's fresh starts, it's new beginnings, it's reaching out. It's the thought that leads to them actually picking up that phone. So beautiful things and expectation of some revelations coming in the future. Ooh, a lot of charms in the bowl. We have the Balance rune. Okay, so we have a couple of fish, lots of Pisces energy in the bowl with these fish bones. And it's interesting because that reminds me of the 10 of Swords. And since we have multiple, I'm just going to throw one back here so we have a little bit more room. But the fish bone reminds me of the 10 of Swords, letting go of something that my ego has become transfixed upon in order to heal. And sometimes it really talks about formulating a new plan of action towards your goal, trying to refocus and realizing what's led me to this point isn't working. So it's about, you know, suffering, obviously, but the enlightenment that comes from it. We have Leo energy with the cat. We also have watermelon. We have the number 5 here. I always think of Chanel number 5, May, or if the 5th of the month could be significant to you. We have the monkey, and it's like anxiety. I sometimes think of children too when I look at monkeys, but like the anxiety that it's on our back and it's always gnawing at us. The black seahorse, going with the flow, even in separation. We have butt. We have the rose in here and the music note and an airplane. So you could be very far away from this person at this moment. We have the hammer. And we also have the starfish in the bowl. And it is the black starfish. I have multiple starfish charms, but the black one specifically speaks to healing myself from perhaps a painful loss, a physical painful loss where someone has passed away. And I do feel like it could be in conjunction with that childhood healing that we were talking about. If you lost someone or this person lost someone as a young child, that is something that is carried forth with them. Again, that won't resonate with everyone, but that may resonate with a few people. All right, group number 1, that's what I have for you today. Who is secretly in love with you and what are their intentions towards you? Sorry, my throat's closing up. If this resonated with you, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I love hearing your stories. I would love for you to subscribe to our family here and join the channel. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell. It really helps me to bring content to you. You can check me out on Instagram, and I'm also on Etsy as well. The links are below. But I really hope that you come back and visit me here on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Take care. Hello everybody. In group number 2, you were drawn to the red flower, or perhaps to this Super 7 stone. But this is your reading. Who is secretly in love with you, and what are their intentions towards letting you know? Will they let you know? We have the Two of Cups coming out first. I love that. Who is secretly in love with you? So we're going to find out who this person is. We'll get some characteristics and see if you can pinpoint them. And then we will look at their intentions towards this connection. Oh, Ace of Cups. Who is this person for group 2, please, Spirit? The King of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Who is secretly in love with group 2? The Queen of Swords. We also have air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Back of the deck is the Six of Wands. Sorry, the Seven of Wands. Let's clarify the Two of Cups, please. Who is secretly in love with group number 2? The Five of Swords. Clarifying the Ace of Cups, please. The Two of Wands. Clarifying the King of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this could have been somebody actually who was either in a relationship with you already, or a friend of yours that could have been moving into that realm. And there was a sudden turn of events or a sudden disruption. I don't know if there was a sudden fight. We do have the Five of Swords, which shows that there was conflict, and it shows that it could be internal, could be external, but it shows that somebody wanted to have the last word, or it was really important for them to always come out the winner, or whatever the situation may be. It feels like there's no winner, though. In reality, it feels like there's absolutely no winner in this situation. I'm going to get clarity as I go here. This person could definitely be an air sign. They could be that fire sign as well. Again, this person is someone who hopes to have an emotional new beginning with you. I am going to clarify that Three of Cups, please, Spirit. I almost feel like this disruption for some of you came once you guys were partnered up with someone else. And that's why they feel like they can't act towards you. They could be a friend of yours who is actually secretly in love with you. The Death card. The Queen of Wands and the Magician. Back of the deck is the Six of Swords. So we have somebody who wants to reveal their truth. Somebody who wants to conjure up a new beginning. And again, it feels like it could be there's the Death card again. There needs to be a change of state in order to create this new beginning that they are looking for. So there's concern about that in the future, and I feel like it could affect their intentions towards you, is what I'm feeling already. Because there is this desire to conjure up a new beginning and to be a leader in that, but sometimes that Queen of Wands with that King, sometimes there are obstacles in the way. That black cat is a warning. So perhaps something needs to be put to bed in order for this person to really reveal themselves here, with that Death card coming up twice. So let's clarify the Five of Swords, please, Spirit. Somebody in this connection has a desire to protect themselves, either emotionally or protect their home life and what they've built up for themselves. Five of Swords, please. Who is in love? The Empress. Temperance. It's like this person is saying, I kept my eye on you for a really long time, trying to get the opportunity to come in when you were available in the past. and somebody else swooped in before I got the chance to. And it doesn't feel like you're in separation from this person. The last pile, I felt like they could be in separation. I don't feel like you're in separation from this person. I feel like it could be an ongoing issue here. Again, with that Three of Cups. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords coming out too. Third party perhaps situation that's bringing about a lot of insecurity. And here's the Moon. But also, here's the King of Wands with the Six of Cups and the Justice. So we're kind of bleeding into your next question about the intentions of this person, and they're making plans. Because here we have that King of Wands, the King of Wands, and they are leaders in their own situation. There is concern about how you will accept their offer, but I feel like they have an intensity and almost a confidence about them that they feel like the truth needs to be expressed regardless with this Queen of Swords. Sometimes she can be cold in the way that she executes her truth, but it's only because she's doing what's right, or she feels she's doing what has to be done. Even on the back of this deck is the Justice card. So I do feel like for some of you watching, this person is going to come forward because they're making a plan of action right now. And we can see that too underneath this whole set here with the Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups. That plan, you can even see the plan, the map in front of her. A map to push through the obstacles, to push through my insecurities, to create change. Are they insecure about it? Absolutely. Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, almost saddened. And again, this Three of Swords particularly does speak to me about a third-party situation currently going on. So they have some anxiety about it. For some of you watching, I feel like you could currently be dating someone within the same friend group. But it's like they're making plans to reveal themselves. And they're really pumping themselves up because this cat's looking in the reflection, and the reflection is a lot bigger. It's like I'm pumping myself up. I'm gearing myself up for this challenge with the Seven of Wands underneath, for the challenge of revealing myself. What are their intentions, Spirit, final outcome? Page of Wands. Walking down that trail, overcoming these obstacles. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to reveal themselves. Back of the deck says the Page of Cups. I feel like I'm dealing with young people in this pile. I feel like I'm dealing with youthful people. And I say that because I'm in my 30s, so I'm an old lady, so I can say that. I feel like I'm dealing with very exuberant energy. It doesn't have to be about like actual physical age, but I feel like for some of you watching, you are quite young. And this is kind of like a too many cooks in the kitchen situation with this Three of Cups, a friendship situation that is getting muddled up, and this person plans on revealing themselves to you. How does this person currently feel right this moment, please? What are their current thoughts and feelings? This person that is in love with group number 3, or group number 2, I'm sorry. I want a fresh start with you. And that's what that Page of Wands represents. I'm just going to clear some of this away so we can get some clear space for our cards. I want a fresh start with you. I just want you all the time. Very lusty feelings with that King of Wands continually showing up. Lots of fire energy here. And they feel like it could be a destiny thing. And I don't know if some of you will resonate with this, but I almost get like a hippie vibe for them. So take that as it resonates, or like just a hipster type of vibe. I don't know. I am manifesting you. This person has confidence too. And I feel like that's why they have this mentality over here with the Five of Swords. They don't like losing out either. They don't like having their eye on something and then having somebody maybe swoop in before they get the chance to. I never imagined so much perfection They definitely find you mutually attractive. They think you're, it's like the Nine of Pentacles for me. It's almost that sense of like looking up to someone adoringly. Definitely. Definitely. Do you, this is in the reverse, but it says, do you even care? I feel that I feel you know who I'm talking about. Some of you specifically know who I'm talking about. And you both know that there's a mutual connection here. Like you feel that. So I feel like this being in the reverse position is really adamant that they know you care. They know that there's some sort of destiny here. It's just about timing now. You make my heart full. I want you. Back of the deck says, I'm ready, but it's in the reverse. We do see movement here, though. So I feel like they're, like I said, they're pumping themselves up with that energy of the cat looking into the stream, building up their courage. I feel like it's coming right around the corner. We have perception. So perhaps some of you, your perception of the situation is skewed, or you never recognized this person's interest in you in the past. Perhaps you didn't value yourself the way that they see you. Sorry, my throat's starting to close up because I've been reading all day, but you don't value yourself the way that they value you, and your perception is skewed. We have isolation. Feeling like I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. Having to put on perhaps a mask, a formal mask in this situation instead of speaking my truth. We do have soulmate energy back of deck. I love that. This person feels like they're your soulmate. They do feel like they're in love with you. Who is in love with you? Your secret thoughts. And shoo. Winter's End, regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcome. This card came out actually in the last pile as well, and I feel like for some of you, this Winter's End card is an actual tangible timeline for you. And winter is ending. It's coming upon us right now. I feel like this person is going to gear up to make a move soon. We have achievement. Keep focused on what you want, but this card came out too. The Gaia card, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. They feel an intrinsic, and I feel like they're young, but I feel like they're like I said, I feel like some of them are very, they have a propensity to gear towards the spiritual because they feel like these hippie type of characters. Again, take it as it resonates. But they feel like the two of you have this intrinsic connection. They maybe don't have the language yet or the 100%, you know, clarity on that, but they do feel something special about it. Get a charm bowl for you, group 2. Charm bowl for group number 2, please, Spirit. We have who is secretly in love and their intentions. 10 of Swords. So whatever has brought them to this point right now is not working for them with the 10 of Swords. So they're formulating a new plan towards you. 10 of Swords can sometimes be a very overdramatic card, and perhaps they did have a bit of a temper tantrum about things with you in the past, but they've recollected and they seem focused towards movement and towards being a leader in the situation. And here, this 9 of Cups. Look at, like I said, this person seems to have confidence. You can almost, I don't know if you guys can see, you can't really see in this, but he has a very smug look on his face. His arms are crossed. He's got everything he wants sitting up behind him. And that's what this person kind of has the confidence to do. They want to come forward because they want to solidify their place with you with that Queen of Pentacles. And they want to shower. I feel like they want that tangible connection with you to make you feel secure as well. We have the Empress with the flat shell today. Q and B. Taurus in the bowl. a snowflake, and it's kind of, this snowflake is sort of a half of a snowflake. So again, winter's end for some of you, that communication is coming in. We have the rabbit, and that's a symbol of fast moving communication, but also fight or flight. Somebody very much aware of their surroundings. This person could be watching your social media. We have the pineapple, which is a friendship symbol for me, as well as homecoming. And we have the well, we have Aries in the bowl too. We have the elephant in the bowl, a symbol of good luck. I always think of India as well. Stamina. And then we have the anchor in the bowl as well. Stagnation. Time to haul anchor, create that new plan of action towards movement here. All right, everyone in group number 2, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope that it resonated with your situation, and if it did, I'd love to hear about it in the comment section. Please subscribe to this channel and join our family here. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell. It helps me to bring more content to you. You can check out my links below for Instagram and for Etsy, where I offer private readings. But I will hope that you come back and visit me here on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day today. Take care. Hello, everybody. In number 3, you were drawn to the pretty cream flower, or perhaps to this tree agate, but this is your reading. Who is secretly in love with you, and what are their intentions towards you in this connection? Will they reveal themselves to you? So who is secretly in love with group 3? We'll start there. I'm using the Cat Tarot for you today. Who is secretly in love with group 3, please? Whoops. Well, we have a bit of a, we have the 6 of Pentacles here. Who is secretly in love with group 3? We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands. And we also have the 10 of Cups coming out with that 8 of Wands. I'm just going to kind of put that together here. We also have the Hanged Man. This person doesn't feel like they can act towards you, what they want to do. And I'm going to clarify that 10 in a moment. Could be because of a family situation involved. And I get a message coming through for some of you that this could be someone that you're working with at the moment. But let's keep going. Who is secretly in love with you? Who is secretly in love with you? The 6 of Cups here. The Emperor. Clarifying the 4 of Wands. Who is secretly in love with you? The 4 of Cups. Who is secretly in love with you? The Fool. Back of the deck is the Hierophant. You can see this cat, it's missing an eye. And then we have the 9 of Cups here with the Magician. So this person, for some reason, you know, with this Hierophant, it's about position, it's about authority, it's about leveling up, but it's like I'm worse for the wear. They take their responsibility really seriously, and it could be mirrored here. This could be a situation where the two of you are actually both in some sort of relationship, not with each other, but perhaps with other people, because this person takes their role very seriously. And again, it could be connection to a family, but for some of you, I feel like there could be a work or school connection as well. But they seem to be, excuse me, my throat's closing up. They seem to be in authority over you, perhaps. It's like, I don't know if maybe they were a supervisor or something. So take that as it resonates. I'm just seeing, it's like somebody whose position should have kept them from taking interest in you. And again, that's not for everyone, but for some of you watching, it could be a work-related situation. And this 9 of Cups shows that it's like a real wish that I want. I want to try to conjure up this because it's like a dream come true. But this Hierophant seems too practical to even believe truly in their heart that they could have what they want here. Let's clarify that Emperor, please. Who is secretly in love with you? Nine of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Wands. Back of the deck is the Queen of Cups. And I do feel like the Emperor, that's divine masculine energy. We do have the divine feminine here with the Queen of Wands. And this is someone who gets very jealous over you. You can see how this cat is, first of all, the cat doesn't look happy because he's in the cone of shame, but he's even looking up towards this Five of Wands, and that's really about youthful jealousy. This person is very jealous when it comes to you. Let's clarify that Four of Wands, please. They consider you a soulmate to them as well. Four of Wands, please. The Chariot, the Nine of Swords. The Six of Wands, back of the deck, the Five of Wands again. The sense of competition that they feel like they have when it comes to you. And again, I don't know if perhaps for some of you will resonate with the message that you're both in different connections, because there's a lot of anxiety for them to make a decision about this position. It causes them a lot of anxiety, and they feel like they have to wear a lot of masks to cover up their true feelings in life, because the Four of Cups talks about that apathetic situation, or not being happy but sticking around because of my responsibilities. So this person, again, they could be even at the helm of a family, and they could be a father with that Emperor and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, there's the King of Pentacles. My responsibilities stop me from being able to pursue what I want here, which is communication, which is this valuable new offer. And I'm concerned about I can't make movement because I'm concerned about my home situation with the Four of Pentacles. Back of deck here. But let's clarify the Ten of Cups. Who is this person who is secretly in love? Two of Pentacles. Who is secretly in love with 3-3, please? The Emperor again, juggling his responsibilities with the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles at the back of the deck. And you know what's interesting here is we're leading into the question about, you know, what their intention is. And despite the fact that they are feeling stuck and stagnant, their passion towards you and their exhaustion at maintaining this position, wearing this mask, you know, maintaining these responsibilities that they feel like they are at the helm of. I don't know if it creates a perfect storm where they just burst into movement, because here at the end of the day, we have this Five of Wands, or this Eight of Wands with the Fool. It shows movement. It shows leaping into unknowns, despite the propensity of this Ten of Cups. And when I clarified the Ten of Cups, it's about that juggling, that indecision about my position. So again, a family unit could be involved. But here's this Five of Pentacles, which I find interesting in this deck, particularly because, you know, this particular Five of Cups, it's about loss, yes, but it's like they're plugging their ears. Other people are like, you know, you're losing out, and you're going to regret all of the things you're doing, but they're not listening. Because they see that Two of Cups sitting there. They're not listening to the fact that other people are telling them what they should or shouldn't be doing. Her hand is right over top of that moon, showcasing the insecurities and fears that he should be feeling. But it shows movement despite my fears. Because this feeling, there's the Tower, the clarity coming in trumps the fear. The emotional disconnect that they have, they are in love. That's what we're talking about this entire reading, is about who's in love with you secretly, and it's building up. And this Emperor can't maintain his position any longer. So despite perhaps even his better judgment, there could be movement here in the future. But let's get a couple of cards out for that specifically and see what Spirit has to say about the situation. What are their intentions, Spirit? What are their intentions? Clarifying that thank you. We have the Nine of Cups. It's reversed. But you'll see the Nine of Cups there. It's like they're planning on making moves. I will say this with the Nine of Cups. Sometimes it talks about, you know, looking for quick results or rushing into a situation, and here we have the Eight of Wands, and that's what we're clarifying here. So the Moon, the Tower. Oh, I just saw the Eight of Swords too. The Two of Cups coming out reversed. Back of the deck, Queen of Swords. So their intentions towards you, I do feel like they will, for some of you, will rush forward. And this Tower is, you know, with the Moon, the Tower can be an epiphany that comes in and changes everything. But either way, it's a change in the situation that you cannot return from. So this person, and again, looking for quick results, perhaps acting a little bit too impulsively, comes rushing in towards you to reveal themselves, but it could cause this chaotic moment. And for some of you, the Two of Cups reversed, if there is a position or a relationship in place, this could represent the fallout of that, which is disconnect, which is breakups, which is of that Two of Cups that we saw earlier. So for some of you, this person does have intentions of coming in, making that snap decision with the Queen of Swords at the back of the deck. Not for everyone, but I'm telling you, this is there's movement here. Intentions, please. We have rejection. They are really concerned about rejection. But this apathetic state that they feel, the jealousy, I feel like is enough to spur them forward. I can even see this in this cat. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, but its eyes are green. It's like I'm green with envy. And that is enough for this person to kind of want to come charging in. But here's the Six of Cups, which is that emotional attachment that they've attached to you now as well. Balance. This is a very delicate situation, and I feel like there's a lot of things at stake here. You can see all of these people in this card are nobody's happy. And this one person is trying to maintain balance, but they almost look sickly in doing so. And I do feel like it represents the responsibilities that this person feels are on their shoulders, and they already feel like they're failing at those anyway, in a sense, which I feel like for some of them really helps them to make that choice to leap. And they're conjuring you up. The Creation card, sort of the magician of the deck. Secretly in love. Intentions. We have Night Wind, facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. I feel like they dream about you. They're facing their fear. They're gearing themselves up at night when they have no other responsibilities on their shoulders, because they do sense that it could be a soulmate connection with the Six of Cups. I think we saw the King of Cups earlier. Yin Yang, creating harmony through balance. That idea of connection. And we have Goddess of Creation, transformation, creativity, and wholeness. And that's their opinion of you. Like, you are this goddess who just incites their desire for you. It's painful for them to think of you with other people, I feel, with that Emperor energy. How are they currently feeling right this moment, please, Spirit? How are they currently feeling? How are they currently feeling right this moment? You have so many choices and options. They really look at you like a dream, if I was being honest. They look at you like a dream. With that Nine of Cups showing up multiple times, they just see you as someone who has so much going for them. It's almost this propensity towards, well, why would you need me? You know, why would you need me in this situation? I'm just going to put this on there. How are they feeling right this moment? Let me have you. Number 7, though, feels kind of sneaky. Think before you act. Think before you act. This person's something is boiling up under the surface for them. How are they currently feeling, please? I could be your hero, baby. Lots of promises perhaps that Emperor has made in the past, especially if you're in this position, like I said earlier, if you're in a work situation or a position where this person was ahead of you or has leveled up higher than you. I don't know if they would use their position to that effect. Take that as it resonates. Reach out. And we see this Fool, and we see that Eight of Wands movement. They're trying to think before they act, but it's interesting that the reach out comes before the think card, and I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen. They're not going to think before they act. It's like an afterthought. It's like I really should have thought about that before I did it. So it's a message for you specifically. Think before you act as a response to their actions here. I'm too afraid to talk to you. Back of the deck says, though, I am manifesting you, though, here. So prepare yourself. Let's get some charms for you. Group 3, please, who is secretly in love and their intentions towards you. Oh, we have 4 for you today. The Hanged Man, the 9 of Wands. The Hanged Man is in the reverse position. We also have the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. So the 10 of Pentacles, you know, it was in the reverse too. I should leave it there like that. It shows a stagnancy perhaps in this person's situation, and they have this desire to leave behind something that is not emotionally fulfilling them. And it could be a family situation for some of you. Take that as it resonates. But it's about security. It's about my security and my position. And they've been waiting for a while to reveal themselves. So, you know, I do feel like they're going to come. This Hanged Man's in the reverse position. And we have that 8 of Cups. Shows movement, shows a purposeful action, and I feel like they're going to rush into it. That's why we have that, again, that reversal. Think before you act in the future position. Christmas time. I don't know if that's significant for you. We have the and symbol, or you, believe, happy, L and O, the saxophone, and the letter J, the Christmas present. So December could be significant to you. We also have the High Priestess as well, and she sits upon information she knows to be true. We also have the fish bones. The fish bones are kind of like the 10 of Swords for me. It's like this sense of letting go of something that has not served me. Whatever has brought me to this point, I have to release, formulate a new plan of action to move forward here. All right, group number 3, that's what I have for you today. Who is secretly in love with you? What are their intentions towards you? If this resonates with you, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love if you would join our family here and subscribe to this channel. It would really mean a lot to me. If you could hit the notification bell and the like button, I would love that as well. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day today. Take care.